Are you a 9-to-5 worker who dreams of longer weekends? Hey, don't we all? It's all possible, says NIK, a space adventurer, entrepreneur, and author of the 5-Day Weekend, Freedom to Make Your Life and Work Rich with Purpose. He joins us now in studio. NIK, welcome to you, sir. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Well, let's just, how do we do this? We all want longer weekends or the ability to maybe shorten up the work week, maybe not be so committed to long hours at work. How do you start?
See, humanity has forgotten and overlooked how to thrive. Once upon a time, we used to be able to thrive. Now we just merely survive. We're doing whatever it takes just to survive and what have you. Sure. So what I'm talking about is like, declaring your entrepreneurial independence and buying back your economic freedom. Because a lot of us, we seek security. What I'm saying is, forget about security. You need to seek freedom, economic freedom.
And I guess what you're advocating here in this book, one thing to do is you've got to maybe dip your toes in the entrepreneurial waters, even if it's just on the side,
Absolutely.
Kind of keeping your day job. Talk about that.
Plug the leaks in your financial system. For a lot of us, we're overpaying in taxes, we're overpaying in insurances, or a lot of consumer-led capitalism. We're buying goods that basically end up in the garage or in a storage unit that serve zero purpose in life. My point is, understand your finances, develop that discipline. Next, start to have a bit of a side hustle to generate and raise your income profile, so now you have more money to invest in assets that will give you more passive income. Because the ultimate question is, for the other viewers right now, is how long can you withstand your lifestyle if you stopped working right now?
It's a serious question.
It's a very
what if
pertinent
you just
question.
lost your job even if you don't want to?
Yeah.
So when you mentioned side hustles, okay, I'm a 9-to-5 guy, I'm out there, I'm grinding. What are some things that you've coached people that's worked as a side hustle?
Look, right now there's multiple platforms that are for free to join. So for example, if you've got a car, go out there, drive some Uber, for example. If you've got a car loan, drive Uber for about 3-4 months, pay off your car, dismantle some credit card debt. If you're really good on social media or Instagram or Facebook, well, you can manage the accounts for millions of businesses around the United States that are desperate to get online. And you can charge each business $2,000 or $3,000. Well, guess what? 10 businesses, now you're generating $30,000 on a monthly basis. And you're over 300 grand. You don't need a college degree for that. And if you have no knowledge about social media, outsource it to somebody else to do it for you.
You talk about a lot of these different methods in your book. You talk about, I know, being like a warrior entrepreneur and also
to liberate yourself. Yeah. Absolutely.
What about once we've maybe been able to accumulate some money on the side here, now we have to properly manage that cash flow or invest?
Absolutely, definitely.
You talk about that?
So it doesn't take money to make money, but it does take money to invest. So what we're talking about is once you've been able to generate your generate more income, raise your income profile, now you can actually invest in assets that give you passive income. And we're talking about, for example, if your expenses are $3,000 or $4,000, you want to be generating at least $8,000 passive income. In other words, money 24/7, 365 days a year that is not reliant on your active income. Because a lot of us, we have to work, report to a cubicle, a workstation, or a factory floor to generate an income.
Yeah.
And my point is, we are 100% reliant on that in most cases.
Right, just that one income source.
Yeah, if you're sick in bed for an entire year, if you've just lost your job, because most employment, there's no guaranteed contract of employment.
Yeah. So passive income, we know that's a big key.
We need more passive income, absolutely.
Wow.
And ultimately, you need to ask yourself, have you designed a life that you don't need a vacation from?
Yeah, it's also critical. We want to free ourselves and make our lives more rich and with purpose.
The 5-Day Weekend,
track you down
definitely over here. In all leading bookstores, go to 5dayweekend.com, and basically the book is the premise of the book is teaching you how to add 3 more days to your weekend with the 5-Day Weekend lifestyle.
Well, NIK, I would say you just gave
us a great...
That is your
copy too, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I would say this is a great 10,000-foot view, but we know you've been higher, sir, up there in space. Thank you so much for coming aboard, and we will be back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.